What's going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome to episode 2 of the Road to Glory here with SC United and Manchester. So yes, since the previous episode, we've played our first 4 games of the season, and we had a pretty decent start to the season so far. We've won our first game that you saw in the previous episode. We also drew 1-1 to Witton Albion and 2-2 to Kendal Town, and then we went to North Ferriby United and won 3-2. So some pretty decent results here. I'm just going to show the highlights from the Kendal Town game and I don't know. I'm not going to show the highlights of this game. I'm going to choose to show the highlights of the 1-1 because of the goal. But it was 2-2. We played well, probably deserved to win on paper, just couldn't convert all our chances. And then against Witton Albion, we dominated this game again. It was they had a lot of shots, we had a lot of shots, but we lost possession a lot of the time, and they were more hitting us on the breaks. Just showing you the goals, because this goal is pretty crazy. It was by Rocker, who scored in the 13th minute, got injured in the 58th minute, and then went off with a injury in the 53rd minute, and he still got man of the match. So he was having a blinder, but he's broken his ankle, which is going to be slightly problematic for us, I think, going forward. He's our first choice right winger. I will talk about what I've had to do as a result of that. But as you can see, keeper tries to clear it, Rocker just hammers it in on the volley. And I've noticed that I say hammers it in on the volley so much, but seriously, he really hammered that in then from 40 odd yards. And then we concede a goal here. Not sure how they scored this. It might have just been a nice pass and move goal. Look, that's kind of what it's looking like. But so far, yeah, we've had a really good start to the season. We're playing well, and let's hope it continues into this game against who we're playing today, who I can't remember. Who are we playing today? We're playing Nantwich Town. So North Ferriby, we won 3-2. I'm not going to show the results of this. The goals from this, but just to give you an idea, we played well. Evans got on the score sheet twice, centre-back, been a quality signing so far for us. He's already represented Wales at under-21s level since joining the club. He's 19, quality centre-back. So anyway, since the last episode, we made a few more transfers, and I'm hoping that they're going to be in the history, that they're in the order that they came in, and I'm not sure they are. Oh, maybe they are. Okay, so our main signing has been Matthew Grieve, quality centre-back. A lot of teams in the league above me were after him. I managed to get him on a £100 a week deal for 3 years. He's got the potential to play left-back, which I'm probably going to start training him in left-back. In fact, we can start that now. But he has pretty well-balanced stats for our league. He's 21, room for improvement, kind of player he can probably play up until the conference level, assuming he can kind of develop as the club goes up through the league. So he was a great signing. And then because of the injury to Rocker and the pure fact that I had no attacking midfielders, I decided to pick up 3 very, very young players who are regens, like the extra regens that get made right at the start of the season that aren't anything special. But I decided to pick 3 of them up. We have Shawcross here, who's already made a few appearances for the club, just because we lack a right attacking mid. He's played okay. He got a 6.7 rating in his first ever professional game. And we also have Glenn White, who hasn't started yet for us, but a player who just has some decent speed on him, can run at opposition defences, and that's something that you need in this league. And then other than that, we had Swain, who's already played 2 games, and again a 6.8 rating, but he can play lots of positions. And again, he's just a very fast player, which can be quite useful in this league. But anyway, let's get straight on into today's game. Today we are playing Nantwich Town, who are currently, what place are they in the league? Nantwich Town, 14th. They've won 1, drawn 2 and lost 1. They've only had 4 goals in their 4 games, so hopefully we can change that today. We're on a good bit of form. Our only injury is Rocker, who is our main attacking winger on the right, so Swain's going to be playing there again. Fitness-wise, just check condition of players. Everyone's in reasonable condition for the game. We've got a midweek game this week, so there'll be a lot of changes for the next game coming up. But they're going to be lining up with a standard 4-4-2. Evans is our key player. He has been a fantastic player. Strongly recommend him, especially if you're in the either the Blue Square Conference North or South, he's definitely the kind of player who you want to have in your squad. He's been a quality signing so far for us, and he's definitely been our strongest player. Probably got potential captain quality in the next few seasons. But anyway, morale's how, keep it simple and encourage them to keep it going. Let's just say enjoy the match today and everyone relaxes. That's good. So hopefully they can go to this game well. We're playing away from home against a club who have only conceded 2 in their last 4, but they've only scored 2. So I'm predicting this to be a 0-0 ball draw. But that said, these are the kind of games where you don't think there's many goals on the cards, where you could end up scoring 5 or 6. So we'll have to see what happens here. We're connecting our pass as well. I'm going to change an instruction which I always have, which is retain possession. I'm kind of contemplating maybe switching this attacking to control. I've changed my formation a few times to control whilst playing as these guys, and we've often responded well. And as I say that, Armisen, the right back, 34-year-old right back, thundered out into the top left corner. So before this game we were second in the league. The only team above us had I think they'd won 3, lost 1, so they had 9 points, and because we'd won 2 and drawn 2, we had 8 points. But at the moment we are top of the league as results stand, but obviously games have only just started everywhere and there's still a long way to go here. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this series so far. I don't know, obviously I'm recording this now, the first episode hasn't gone up, but I hope you're liking the format. Doing kind of the monthly episodes with the first game of the month being up. It just allows kind of a constant stream of videos, and it allows you to get a lot more into the series. I sometimes see series where they might do a video every 4 or 5 months, and when you're sticking with a club and going through all the seasons, it can be a bit annoying to, you know, only get an update every 3 months, and you don't kind of get as involved in the game as you probably would. So I've just taken Grieve off. He's taken a knock, and I'd rather not risk him. Jones is still a very good centre-back. So just switching those 2 guys around. There's not a lot of difference between them. The reason I play Grieve is because he's younger and he's slightly better, but there's not a lot in it, to be honest. So good first half, passionate. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. That's a good response by the team. Our ratings aren't the highest as far as player ratings go, but I want to see us maybe score another goal. That'll leave me feeling a bit more comfortable. Just going to switch us to control this half. We don't need to push up too far. I'm a bit susceptible to the break playing with the 3 attacking midfielders. So Swain, the youngster, making a run down the line, and that should have been headed in by Macaulay there. A little bit disappointing. So, waiting for the replays here. As you can see, none of these players seem to have insane ratings other than Platt, who's our centre mid, so I don't know if he's been some kind of creative genius in the centre. Oh, and Armisen, but to be fair, he did score that a crazy goal. So, 77th, 78th, 80th minute. Damn, there's not a lot going on in this game. Maybe it's just bogged in the centre, I'm not sure. But anyway, Wright going to pick it up here on the left flank. Very direct play, straight from the goal kick. Whip it into the box. Norton's there. Norton, quality finish, my son. He's a great player in the air. And that's the 100th goal of his career. He's a quality target man. He's got really good heading and mental attributes and good at finishing attributes. So he's able to find the space for us. And he's an ideal target man in these lower leagues. So 2-0 should settle it now with 2 minutes remaining. And I think that's going to be the game. And it is. So 2-0, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Second episode, of course. Let's just do this. We played good football. Well done, lads. That was a good result. And let's see where we are in the league now as we go 5 games into the season. It looks like we have leapfrogged the team who we were behind. So that's a really good news. It looks like they probably drew by the amount of teams on 10 points. And one thing I've already noticed about this league is a lot of clubs are drawing games and kind of beating each other, which means that, I don't know, it's going to be close come the end of the season. I can tell that already. I mean, 5 games in, you've got 3 teams on 10 points. But for us, we're unbeaten so far. There's only a few other teams which are unbeaten. But as you can see, a lot of the teams which are unbeaten have drawn a lot. So just one of those things. And again, not a lot of teams on 9 points. So we could lose a game. These guys could all win and we'd be down in 8th. So we've just got to keep on this good run. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. good result for us there. Good results for us so far at the start of the season. If you've got any kind of constructive feedback, any kind of words of encouragement for me, please leave them in the comments. I really love comments. I, in fact, prefer responding and seeing comments to likes, because likes is just an effortless thing. Whereas if you've kind of watched up to this point, or you've got something to share with me, some advice, some ideas, it's a lot more kind of interactive for me to, get to know you guys. So anyway, as I've said for the third time now, I hope you enjoyed the video. Next month, hopefully, we'll be in the same kind of position, top of the league. And other than that, guys, I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm out.